All right, if you've ever worked with technical drawings, you know that feeling, that painstaking process of reviewing revisions, just hunting for every single little change. Well, today, we're going to dive into how to turn that chore into a task that's not only fast, but accurate and almost effortless. So let's start with a question that might hit a little too close to home for some of you. Have you ever been there? Staring at two versions of a super complex blueprint, and you just have that sinking feeling in your stomach, that terror that you might miss that one tiny but critical change? You know, the one detail that could snowball into a huge, expensive mistake. It's a common fear, and honestly, for very good reason. And this brings us right to what we can call the revision headache. See, the manual process of checking these drawings, it isn't just boring. It carries some very real and sometimes very high costs. The old way is basically a high-stakes game of spot the difference. You're manually circling things, your notes can be unclear, and every single second you spend double-checking is a second you're not actually moving the project forward. And lurking under all of that is that constant risk of an error just slipping right through, which, as you know, leads to delays and budget nightmares. So, what if there was a smarter way to work? This is where we make the pivot from the problem to the solution. It's really time to move beyond the old limits of just comparing things by hand. The real goal here isn't just about finding changes a little bit faster. No, it's about eliminating the search entirely. Just imagine a process where every single change, big or small, is just presented to you, instantly and clearly. So the first part of this smarter workflow is creating what you could call click simple markups. I mean, forget about messy, hand-drawn circles and notes. We're talking about a process that takes mere seconds. And the process is just so simple. 1, you open the file. 2, you click on any feature you need to flag, and boom, a clear, auto-numbered callout just appears. You just keep clicking. And 3, when you're done, you save it. That's it. A clean, professional markup is ready to share. And the key here is clarity, right? Because the numbers are automatically sequential, there's no confusion. It creates an instant, shared language for the whole team, which makes that feedback loop so convenient and so much faster. So, that's annotation. But now, let's get to the real game changer, automatically comparing the old drawing with the new one. This is where we can pretty much eliminate the risk of human error completely. I mean, the difference is just night and day. On one hand, you have the old method, printing out two drawings, laying them out, and just hoping your eyes catch everything. On the other hand, you have an automated system that overlays the two versions and uses color to instantly show you exactly what's different. No guesswork. And the system for understanding these changes is incredibly intuitive. Green highlights everything that's been added. Red shows you what's been taken away. And yellow, which is maybe the most important one, pinpoints every single modification, no matter how tiny it is. And this isn't just for big, obvious changes. For example, a really tiny but critical change in a material specification note, something so easy to miss with the naked eye, it was instantly flagged in yellow. That's the kind of detail that can literally save a project. So what does all of this really add up to? What's the ultimate payoff for adopting this kind of workflow? Well, the answer is actually really simple and pretty profound. It's the transformation of your time. A review process that used to take hours of meticulous, stressful work can now be done with total confidence in a matter of seconds. The value you get here is just immense. It's not just about speed, it's a complete upgrade to how you work. You gain accuracy by taking human error out of the equation, you get total clarity in your communication, and, maybe most importantly, you get peace of mind, just knowing that every single detail has been accounted for. So, we'll just leave you with this question to think about. What could you and your team accomplish if your entire review process was this fast, this accurate, and this simple? It's a powerful thought and a potential reality. That's all for this one.